We gotta go.
Get us out of here!
No te preocupes, Carla. Estoy aquí.
Sean, who are these people?
Well, Carla and Diego. They came all the way from Mexico. And got thrown in jail for it. As for the others, they're the ones who tried to shoot you.
What? They got locked up? Good.
Oh, go to hell.
Just a sec. I wanted to inspect
Nothing
the file.
personal, dude.
Oh, did you break the camera?
Good thinking, Daniel.
Man!
That sucks. Should we do something?
You mean like we could break them out, but then aren't they just going to get blamed for,
Come on. Let's get out before the fucking backup gets here.
Supposed to be in the hospital?
You look like crazy people.
Huh!
I'm glad you're locked in.
Oh, whatever. Get lost, kid.
So, yeah, we could free them, but then whoever comes to get us is just gonna go after them. They already have enough problems.
Shall we try to make peace with these morons?
Ooh. No, I'm not gonna free them, and I'm not taking revenge. You guys deserve to be locked in there, if anybody does.
You think I killed him?
No. He's okay. He'll just wake up with a nasty headache.
That's good.
He's out for the count.
Yeah, I feel bad for Carla and Diego, but I don't want to get them into more trouble. Oh, pressing the wrong button.
Okay, hands up.
Shit!
Oh,
Hey, don't shoot! Hands up!
Do not move!
that was quick.
Wait!
Sean?
Stay back, Daniel. Let me think.
Sean, what do I do?
Quick,
No.
gotta find something to stop them.
We got multiple officers
The
down!
chair.
Shoot them now!
What the fuck? They're dangerous! Be careful! We will shoot if we need to. Understand?
The muck, dude.
I'm scared.
Fuck.
Do something.
That didn't work.
Okay, what the fuck? Do not move!
Don't do anything stupid, kid!
Fire
This
extinguisher.
is our last warning!
What's going on?
Put your guns down, please.
Sean!
What happened? Whoa, they shot me? Ow.
Sean! Hey, you alright?
I'm used to it. I'm okay.
I
What happened?
didn't want to hurt anybody anymore.
You saved us. You had no choice.
What happened to
Ow.
us?
Let's bail.
Sean, I think our things are in there.
I was going to try like the door and stuff, but
Hey! What did you do? You fucking murderers!
Terrorists!
Our shit is still here. Finally, good news.
Step back.
Nice. Don't move. I'll be right back.
I mean, he didn't kill
Okay,
them.
but be quick.
I hope. All right, backpack's back.
After this, you're not gonna hunt shit anymore.
Oh yeah.
They must really feel threatened to put so much effort into this.
You know they're serious when they have those goggles.
Bet it belongs to one of these trigger-happy people.
You think? Flag pin? Oh, is this the
Pretty good memory.
collectible?
From a pretty bad place.
I just stole their thing. Boundaries and specks of dust achievements. Alright. I guess we're gonna pin America. And replace Power Bear. Alright. We're done. Done all the things. Actually, this is kind of silly, but I kind of want to have one thing from each episode. That one. Let's have Cass. Oh, although that replaces the 2 whales. Let's have Power Bear. Replace the bullet. I think we can have 4 and a chain. Oh, wrong thing. Okay, so we'll do that, and we'll keep the church one. Alright, we got one from every place.
Come on, Sean! We gotta go!
Move
Sorry,
it.
guys.
We would be so dead if we didn't have Daniel's power.
You
I
think?
hate that he has to use this for all this shit.
Well, I think we're coming to the end of the road. I wonder what else we
Take
could
it
have done
out,
with
Daniel.
the officers. Hopefully they're not dead. I'm gonna feel really bad. Maybe I freaked them out by doing too much
Time to go.
distraction stuff, but I didn't know what to do. Sorry, officers.
Hurry, Sean! Drive!
Ooh, easy. Alright. Are we driving back to the hole, or is that going to be... Oh, we're gonna go to the official?
No, nobody's
Crossing?
chasing us.
Question mark?
Not yet.
Emergency! There's an all-points bulletin for every unit in the area. 2 prisoners, both teenagers, have escaped using violent force from the El Rey police station. They are considered armed and dangerous. Repeat.
Are we still going to Mexico?
I don't know, that's such a good
Yeah.
idea right now.
We got nowhere else to go.
You could drive north again, throw people off your trail, and wait till things cool. Wait till the jet's cool. Not that it's really gonna make that much of a difference, but...
Sean, it's the 4th of July. Our first one without Dad.
You're right.
Remember how he was so into fireworks every year? He always made us go too early so we could get a good spot.
I know. He was so corny.
Making me
He
sad
said
about
he was
Dad
proud to
again.
live in this country.
Five episodes later, still crying about Dad. I still miss Dad. But are we really just gonna drive up to the actual crossing? Because that just seems like a bad idea.
Shit.
You saw all that and you didn't turn off there? You kept going? Why? Why did you do that? You can still back
What are
up.
we gonna do?
Sean! Sean Diaz!
This was such a bad idea.
Over! Don't make this work!
Man, she got down here quick.
Out of the car! Slow! With your hands above your head! Do exactly what I say!
I think Sean's tired of running.
You know that day? In Seattle? The day Dad was shot? I think about it every day. And I would give anything to change what happened.
With time
But I
travel
can't.
powers.
I'm sorry for my mistakes. I tried my best. I swear.
Sean,
Okay, well now we can't back
I'm
up.
so proud of you, and I know, just like Dad would be. We both learned a lot together, but you can make your own rules now.
Oh, we're saying goodbye.
If we surrender, they will separate us, Daniel. And if that happens, promise me that you will always do the right thing, okay? Don't waste your power. Be smart like you already are.
I don't want to be separated.
Hear me out. Please.
I'm getting all weepy.
Don't make any more mistakes.
Whatever happens,
Too late to surrender.
always remember that you're Daniel Diaz.
You know this is
I promise, Sean.
a trap. You can trust me. Please, get out of the car. Come on. There's no way out. This is our last
So,
warning.
Final choice.
how does the story of the Wolf Brothers end?
Step out of the car. Now.
Yep. Okay. One sec. I need to know. I'm not trying to make it last longer, but... Is this just the end? I was hoping there would be like one last journal entry like there was in the other games, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like this might have been the last thing. Next stop, Mexico. Or either we use Dane's power or we surrender. I don't want these two to be separated. But at the same time, like, I don't know. Logically, going across the border doesn't actually help them. Like, the cops would still just pursue them in Mexico. I know, game. I know you're probably gonna be, like, going to a loading screen or whatever. Or away from keyboard screen. But... maybe in, like, video game land that doesn't happen. Let's say it doesn't happen. They get away scot-free. They have a life together down there. It's still gonna be super difficult for two young boys to make a life. If we surrender, Sean's going to jail for a long time. Him and Daniel will be separated, but the big fear that Sean had of Daniel going into foster care is not going to happen because the FBI agents and the police officer at the border patrol officer said that our grandparents are going to take Daniel if they want him, and of course they would. So if we surrender, Daniel would have a much better life here. He won't have to learn Spanish. He won't be in a foreign place. He'll get to grow up with family. Hopefully mom isn't prosecuted. He could still, you know, have a relationship with mom, hopefully. He'd live next door to Chris. Chris would have a friend. I know that if it was me in this position, and I've been looking after my little brother all this time, I would surrender myself here rather than put us both in danger and risk one of us getting hurt after all this time. I'd rather my brother have a good life and I go to jail for something I didn't do, just knowing that he's safe. So I'm going to surrender. I'm gonna cry.
I think their story ends right here.
I'm so sorry, Super Wolf.
Here?
You're gonna be okay.
But I could...
I know. You don't have to, though.
I get it. That's not who we are.
That's right.
Exactly.
I know we've done it
We're not
a lot.
criminals.
A lot, but...
We're just kids. And we still have time to choose what life we want to live. You're my brother. And I love you.
Aw.
I love you too, Sean.
It's gonna be alright.
Aw.
Promise.
Oh, this is so emotional.
Promise? For real this time?
I do.
I promise.
We're doing the right thing. Just try and remember what I taught you. I mean, only the good shit.
Yeah.
I will.
You know, the great power, great responsibility kind of stuff.
I swear.
Bro. Alright, slowly, guys. Don't get shot. No sudden moves.
On your knees! I said on your knees now!
I said on your knees, not on the ground. Aw. Brother. My brother.
I'm sorry about all this. We're gonna look after your brother.
That's all I care about.
That's my word. Okay, he's ready.
Sean! No! Sean!
Oye. He's gonna be fine.
Daniel! You're not a little wolf anymore. Never forget who you are. Never.
Aw, Sean, you put on such a brave face there at the end. Oh, I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you too, Daniel, for not freaking out. And, like, destroying everything. Thank you for listening to me at the very end. Oh my goodness, that was, like, super emotional. So what ended up happening? I assume there's some kind of epilogue. It better not just end there. Oh good, Grandma and Grandpa did take care of him. Welcome home, Daniel. Is that Chris in the corner? That might be Chris. It's either that or a bush. I got to live with them. That's nice. Aw. And we got to see him. August 15th. A couple weeks later. Oh, look at the wolf. And they got a new dog for him, too. Look at Chris. Chris drew that, didn't he? Super Wolf saves the day. Oh my god, look how big he is. 2025, we're in the future now, boys. Oh, he graduated. Oh, and he still hangs out with David. Oh, that is so weird. Did we draw that, or did Daniel draw that? Maybe this must be like our wall-in present, so we must have drawn that. You graduated and got a job at Starbucks. I'm so proud of you. Oh, he just had a normal life. I'm so happy. 2033. That's 18 years later? Yeah, 18 years later, right? Something like that. No, 2015, that's... Yeah, 18 years later. No, my math is all borked. 15 years after the events at the border. Oh, is that Lila? And oh my god, Daniel looks so old, but you can still tell it's him. 15 years. So Sean's 33, and Daniel's 27? 26, 27? Mom, I hate what you did with your hair, but it's nice to see you again. I can't believe Lila's here. Are we getting out? We did 15 years for that nonsense? Oh, man. I can't imagine. I can't believe Lila is here 15 years later, waiting for Sean to get out of jail. That is dedication. Best friend, best girl. can't believe it took us until episode 5 to see her again in the flesh. Bro. Oh my god. Look at the two of them. They're grown-up boys. My little boys are all grown up. Oh my goodness. Hi guys. I can't believe. Oh, this must be so weird for Sean. Oh, Lila! The two best friends are back together after all this time. Oh my god. The way she just glomped him. Oh, and Mom. Oh, I'm so curious. I'm so curious about these endings, though. Oh. Oh, man. The tears are real. Oh. Oh. Curse you, life is strange. Making me cry all the time. Where are we? In Arcadia Bay? Oh, it's the trail from the beginning of the game. Oh, look at her eye! We got a glass eye! Oh, that's so cool. Want to play hide and seek, Inanna? Man, that would be so weird 15 years later to go back to where it all began. Camping? Oh my god. That is so cute though. They went and camped here. They can actually enjoy it, and hopefully it brought more food than just... What did we bring? Was it cookies? Last time. Not have to eat berries. Daniel's still the same. So energetic. Aw, Sean. Oh, that's so sweet. It's kind of like Daniel is looking after him now. All the tables have turned. Oh my goodness. I feel so bad for Sean. Can't blame him for crying though. I'm a wreck over here. They did such a fantastic job aging them. Like, you can still tell it's them, but they are definitely adults now. That's incredible. Well, we're going our separate ways, I guess. Bye! Adios, enano. Oh, the wolf owl. Oh! Sean, you better have wooed back. I'll be so disappointed in you if you haven't. He casually uses his powers still. Oh, that's so cool. I was wondering. Oh, and he's crying too. All that lost time. But you had a good life. I'm so glad. I'm glad you still use your powers. You're like a Superman. You work at a coffee shop despite having the power to like rob any bank you wanted. We raised a good person. We raised a really good person. So interesting. So they went their separate ways. I wonder what the heck Sean is going to do now. Wonder if he would move back to Seattle or go on the road again, go to away. There's so many options. But man. Episode 5, Wolves. That was incredible. Oh, wow. That was such an emotional ending. What a great game. That was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm so glad I played through it. It's weird. I was gonna say I think I liked the first game more, but it's not really liking the first game more. There's like things I like differently about both. Like the first game I felt, I don't know, it was more charming somehow. I liked that you were in this small town. It had this very distinct feel to it, this very small town feel, and there was you felt a lot more of the supernatural aspects of stuff was in play than in this. The focus wasn't so much on the powers. The powers were just kind of a catalyst to do things and kind of an obstacle in a lot of ways, because it's like, don't talk about the power, don't show it off, you know, don't get caught with it. It kind of got us more into trouble, whereas Max's power was more useful. Like, it played more into the story and easier to conceal, of course, and all that kind of stuff. But what I liked about this is, like, I could relate to this relationship better than I could with Max and Chloe. Like, I didn't really have a best friend growing up, so I didn't really have a basis for that. I could understand it, but it didn't really pull at me as much as this story did, because I have a little brother. So having that sibling relationship really got to me in this one, so I felt that a lot more keenly here than I did the best friend stuff. Special message to the fans. The Whole Life is Strange 2 team wants to express its sincere and humble gratitude for your amazing support, art, gifts, passion, and theories. And thanks for your patience while we were crafting these episodes. Once again, we were proud to have you on board this amazing journey. Keep on howling. Oh! So we had 2 choices that were the basis for this whole thing, other than just the one in the last game. But yeah, so I felt like the brothers' relationship was done really well in this. I didn't, as neat as it was to have a new setting every episode, it was also sad that we didn't get the chance to really flesh out the interesting characters they introduced. Like, there were so many that I would have liked to have scratched at the surface more, and I didn't really think about it that much until David showed up in this episode, and it hit me like, oh, man, that was one of the things I loved about the first game, was because it was a small town, you were constantly like finding these facets of the characters as you played through the game, whereas here you'd like start getting attached to someone, like Lila, for instance, and then she's gone. And you can talk to her a little bit, but you don't really learn more about her. She's just not in the picture anymore. Cassidy, like a little bit. Finn, a little bit. Even like Joanne at Away. Like, there's all these characters that I wanted to learn more about, but we just didn't get the time because we were just constantly on the go, which was the point of the story, was you're on the go, go, go. The other thing too is like the culmination, like the goal of the story is weaker to me than the first game. Like, in the first game, it's very much like there's a mystery going on, and there's also like this super gigantic tornado that's happening, and everything's kind of focused towards that, and it's very clear what you're working towards, and it makes sense. But here, the goal of going to Mexico doesn't actually make sense unless you view it from like video game logic standpoint. right? Because in the real world, America has a an agreement with Mexico and Canada. Like, any criminals that cross over the border from America, the other country can extradite those criminals back to America. So going to Mexico does not help these guys. They're still going to be on the run, can still be caught and go back to Mexico, and they're right back in the same place. So that was like, that doesn't really work. But, you know, if I pretend, like in video game land, that they're home scot-free, sure. So that was kind of weak. But overall, I thought it was great. I really enjoyed the story. I enjoyed all the characters, but I would have loved to have just had some more time with them, getting to know them. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Just off the top of my head right now, not having seen other endings and stuff. I didn't really talk about this ending yet. Let's look at our choices. So, you decided to force the roadblock and Daniel accepted, 31%. You decided to force the roadblock and Daniel refused. Interesting. You decided to surrender and he accepted. You decided to surrender and he refused. Oh. So depending on your relationship with your brother, that could have all played out differently. What happens if he refuses? I guess they try to take you away and he freaks out and, like, kills everybody? Or then you try to go, does he, like, give himself up? So it looks like most people tried to keep them together, which, understandable. But I was just putting myself in Sean's shoes. Overall, you taught Daniel to do his best to follow the rules of society. Or overall, you taught Daniel to put himself and his brother first. Most people raise that boy right. Okay, what else? Homeward Bound and Wolfpack achievement unlocked. Wonder what those mean. I'm gonna look that up. You did the treasure hunt and found the hidden souvenir. 90%. 3% didn't finish. 7% refused to do it. Well, you guys are lame because you don't like pirates. 81% overall got closer to Karen. I wrote a caring note. There's 3 different... You can write a conciliating note, a lukewarm note, or not leave a note. How could 15% not leave a note? Rude. Most people said farewell to Arthur and Stanley and to Joanne. You can just ignore them. Overwhelming hug mom. Hashtag hug your mom. I was in the minority of staying out of the argument. I felt like that was their fight. I didn't want to get into it. Minority. Didn't open the cell. I didn't want to get them into trouble. Let's see. Didn't ask Daniel to free the vigilantes. Yeah, they deserve to be there. I also didn't hurt the vigilantes. And most of us did not ask Daniel to kill the officers to escape the police station. Good. For Daniel was told off about the scorpion and stopped messing with it. Oh, you could tell him off and he could have kept messing with it, depending on our relationship, or he wasn't told off. Daniel managed to set up Joanne's sculpture like he wanted. Daniel managed to set up Joanne's sculpture with your help. Daniel managed to set up Joanne's sculpture without your help. Okay. I'm fairly minority. Oh, he could have been not concerned. He could accept or refuse to free them, but we didn't ask him to. We did not ask him to take vengeance either. That's interesting that you can ask him to, and if he was raised right, he'll be like, no, we're better than this. Daniel killed the officers. No. Daniel knocked out the officers, which was most. I didn't know how to do that. Locked them in the closet. Was that the door? I was wondering if that's what that was. And then they got too close. Oh, so they got too close. I couldn't even interact with, like, the door and stuff, though, so I don't know. He was okay to kill them. He was reluctant, but forced to, 1%. He refused to. And he wasn't asked to kill. Interesting. Okay. Is that it? Shouldn't be anything else after this, right? Man, my voice is so like... Thanks for playing and following Sean and Daniel on their journey. There was lots of tears and fun to be had, for sure. Alright, main menu. What is ours? Oh, sure. Make me sad again. Before it all went down. Oh, man. There's so little. Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, I was very satisfied with the ending I got. I felt it was good. I was happy that Daniel had a good life. And I felt terrible for Sean. But I was very, very proud of him. He grew, like, both of them grew a lot as characters. And I love that they had, like, one more bro moment before they went their separate ways. It was good. It was really good. But now we are done. We did everything. We even got all the collectibles, if you can believe it. So thank you guys for joining me on this. There will be one more video where, well, if you've been following, I did a poll last week. Yeah, last week. Yeah, I did a poll last week, and the results were overwhelmingly in favor of me reacting to all the endings, which I'm glad of. I was going to watch them anyway, but I'm glad to be able to share that with you, and we can talk about the different endings together. That'll be fun. I'm so curious how there can be 7 different endings, and how they vary. Like, I can see a good 3 different ways it could end, for sure, but 7? Gosh, I don't even know where to begin with that, so yeah. Should be fun if you're interested in seeing that, and maybe I'll have ruminated some more on this game and have some other thoughts to share, but I hope you enjoyed my initial thoughts about this season. And yeah, if you want to see and hear some more oohs and ahs and what over the other endings, then maybe I'll see you next week, guys. But anyway, either way, thank you for joining me on this journey, and until next time, I will see you later.